I've got a good one for you today, folks, the Gktech S Chassis High Clearance Adjustable Swaybar. So let's go over what you get for your hard-earned dollars. The main bar shown here will support 70 degrees plus of steering lock. Your tire will hit the chassis rail before the swaybar lever, and it's also adjustable via 3 holes in the levers. You can retain or upgrade your end links here as well. It's manufactured from spring steel and has an outer diameter of 25.5 millimeters. It has 330 millimeters or 12.99 inches of clearance towards the front of the engine bay, shown on this S14, and the main rod in the engine bay can be rotated up or down for adding more space for those who have done engine swaps, i.e. RB, 2JZ, LS, etc. All of them clear with ease. It's also splined for ease of install and a good range of adjustment when installing the levers. It also comes with swaybar bushings that are specific to S13 or S14 and 15. It also comes with 2 different style levers available, again for S13 and then 14 and 15 as well. These levers are high clearance and have adjustable mounting points for end links. You also get some paper instructions to help. Hooray! Moving right along to the install of this hot unit. As with everything we do here at Gktech, lube the bush vigorously and without prejudice, then thrust it onto both sides of the swaybar. Now this particular swaybar is going on a VQS14, and we did this to show you that even on weird swaps, this kit will fit. Now pop the swaybar in and let it hang out for a second, then remove the swaybar bracket bolts as shown here. Slip the swaybar bracket over your freshly lubed bushing, and then install the nuts and bolts, but leave them loose for now. Toss on the swaybar lever, pushing it almost all the way in until it's almost butted up against the bracket. You want the lever to be in, not out. If it's out, that would make them regular clearance instead of high clearance, and that sucks. Needs to sit in this little nook. And this is how it's adjusted, so make sure you have it on the splines correctly. Once it's lined up right, hold the nut at the top and tighten the bracket bolt down. Then tighten the swaybar bracket bolt and nut, torquing them to these specs shown on the screen. Now's the time to fit your link pin, aka end link for my US friends, and this is where you can adjust the air quotes thickness of the swaybar, with the innermost hole being the most stiff and the outermost being the loosest. Put it where you want it, then tighten and torque to these specs as well, then lower the car back down, making sure the holes line up. Install your bushings, washer, and nut for the end link as shown here, and torque it down to these specs. You are now freshly gripped up in the front, my friend, and look at all that clearance. You are welcome. This is the highest clearance S chassis swaybar in the world, people! These bozos are doing car things on the internet. Follow them, please. And if you can't install this, please have a pro do it. Reach out with any questions to the email address shown. This has been Officer Dan Johnny Caps and Get Back Zach, checking out until next time when we hit you upside the head with some more knowledge. Peace.